Billionaires are evil. And I got some friends I was arguing with yesterday about billionaires, and I know you're gonna watch this, Jared. Billionaires are evil, okay?
Okay.
Looking at you, Bezos. In a capitalistic society, when you have billionaires, it is solely because they are exploiting their workers. Is the economy rigged? Rich versus poor. So we're going to just take a look at that and see what's up.
As a real estate guy, I can make millions of dollars and use the exact same tax loopholes that a Donald Trump would use and pay effectively no tax. And does that make me a bad guy, or did I just study the tax code?
It makes you a bad guy, yeah.
Billionaires are not paying their fair share in taxes. And why? Because there are loopholes. And why are there loopholes? Because they're paying off the right people to keep those loopholes in there.
We need to realize that these people are on the street not because of their own choosing, but because of the system that we live in.
When I got evicted, I wasn't choosing to be evicted. And I wasn't choosing to live on the streets. Didn't live on the streets, but that's only because I went and lived with my mother-in-law and then moved in with a friend for a while. If I didn't have that, I would have been on the streets.
People wish to be rich, they don't want to be rich. The difference is, do you take action? That being said, I agree with a lot of your points you're making about people not really having the resources or the opportunity to have any kind of action plan.
Some people don't even want to be rich. Like, I don't want to be rich. But I also don't want to be poor. I'm happy in the middle. And I would want to live in a society where they could perpetuate people to lift themselves out of poverty through programs and just be in the middle.
Billionaires should not exist.
I agree with that.
I don't see how anyone could ever spend $1 billion. It's not a necessity to have that much money, and I feel like there is a certain cap in which you can completely survive and thrive with this amount of money, and then if you surpass that, you're just hoarding.
And then we've seen what people with billions of dollars are doing with their money. They're going to space for fun.
Jeffrey Bezos. I'll talk about Jay-Z, who's a billionaire. He made amazing music. That's how he became a billionaire. And so I don't think it's the government's job to interject and say, okay, you have too much, we need to give it away. I mean,
I completely agree.
I completely disagree. I feel like that is the government's job.
What about the job?
What do you mean?
They're having jobs.
Yeah, but how much are they getting paid for their jobs? Or those jobs in the third world where they're getting paid pennies, and then Jay-Z makes millions off their labor.
See, that's the issue with people that have that kind of money is, well, you should be grateful you even have a job. You should have a company where people are fighting to work for you, where you have a wait list of top candidates waiting to come work for you because your benefits and your pay are so good, because you have a company where people can have a life outside of work, where they're not working 60 hours a week and then they're too tired to do anything with their families on the weekends. You should not have a company like that. You should have a company where you're treating your employees so good when they're out of work and having fun because they can afford it, that they're telling people, yeah, I work for this company. You should check them out. I think you'd be a good candidate. That is the kind of company you should have. Not a place where they go, oh, I fucking hate my job. I hate my job so much. I'm not getting paid enough. They don't care about me. No, all these companies talk about we're family, but they don't put any action behind their words. They put zero action behind their words. They do not care. And that is the problem, is that these companies realize that they don't actually have to do anything, because as long as the rich people keep the poor, they're going to work anyways, because at least you have a job.
Me and my partner right now are applying for EBT because we are just living check to check right now, and I'm supporting both of us because she just lost.
I worked at Kroger full time. I was making just over $7 an hour, I believe. So my checks were like $230 a week. My rent was $700. I applied for EBT. I got approved for $10 a month.
So have you ever worried about where your next meal was going to come from? Ever?
Oh, no, I definitely have. Like when I was in college, I was trying to buy groceries, and the lady behind me ended up paying groceries for me, and it's so embarrassing because I've
had that happen. I was actually, right after I got evicted, I was working in Lansing, and I had a 30-minute drive back and forth to work. about the halfway point to where I was living at the time. Well, I already had like my check engine light on, and it said I had 15 miles, and I was like, I'm not gonna make it. And I had $2 and like 31 cents in my bank account. And I pulled into the gas station and I went in to pay. I was like, I just need $2 on this pump. My credit card, my debit card was not working for whatever reason. Like, it just wasn't working. And I was like, I have the $2 on the card. And the cashier felt so bad for me. She goes, why do you only need $2? I was like, I get paid tomorrow. I'm just trying to get home from work. Like, I'm just down the road, but I'm not going to make it. I have like less than 15 miles left in my tank. And so she got me $2 worth of gas. It's hard. Like, it makes you feel like shit when somebody, like, $2. I couldn't even afford $2 worth of gas to get home. It's hard. I mean, there were times where I was delivering pizzas. Both of my headlights were out, and because I couldn't afford a bulb, so I was using my tip money for gas, and I was hoping, maybe if I get enough in tips, I can go buy a singular light bulb for my car. And it was very dangerous, and it's just a lot of things happen like that, and it's very hard to get out from underneath that kind of feeling of survival when you're worrying about where your next meal is going to come from, or if you have rent, you can't think about living when you're just trying to survive.
My name is Sean. I'm 23 years old. I'm a musician and content creator, and I make minimum wage at a retail job. If I wasn't having to work every day to pay my rent, then I would have more time to make music and connect with people and find venues to perform my music. And if I had the money, I would be able to market and promote my music so that it could reach a wider audience.
Some of the poor people that are talking about why they're poor and why they can't do the things they do have the same excuses that I've been having, and the excuses I'm trying to, stop using because they're excuses. And you have to get yourself out of this mindset of I can't do this. Stop thinking about I can't. Think about you can. Think about the what ifs, stop thinking about, oh, this isn't going to work. Because if you put that kind of negative energy out there and into yourself, then it's not going to work. You have to think about what if this pops off? What if this is the one? What if this is the video that goes viral? Because you gotta put your all in it. You gotta try. Because if you don't try and you keep putting the negative out there, all you're gonna see is the negative. Even if, like this video that I'm making, if this video doesn't pop off, that's fine. During the editing process, I'm gonna learn something. During the upload, during the analytics, I'm gonna learn something from this video regardless. And even if this channel doesn't pop off, it's something that I get to do, something that takes my creative, the stuff, like, I want to be creative, and it helps me do that. So even if I never pop off, I'm still getting to do something that I enjoy doing. And this guy, even if he doesn't pop off, he still gets to make music that he enjoys making. He may not be able to share it with as many people as he wants to, but he's still doing something he enjoys. And I think that's something that a lot of people forget about, is that saying, you do what you enjoy, you never work a day in your life. Just do what you enjoy. Enjoy it for the fact that you're doing what you enjoy doing. And if you pop off, great. If not, you still got to do it. And that's something that a lot of people are forgetting. And I think it is because we're in this capitalistic mindset all the time. Hey, little girl, what you doing? The camera's right there. Are you still chewing your French toast? Hey, what's this? Daddy's watching a video on why rich people are evil. Daddy. Yeah, Daddy. Well, Hannah's gonna hang out with me for the rest of the video. Clickbait. Oh, my daughter hates billionaires.
More money, like more social responsibility, right? Going back to.
What does that mean?
Like, if you're a billionaire, then you have social responsibility to take care of people who might have less than you.
Really? I'm not seeing that.
Alright, guys, so are rich people evil? Are they not evil? I guess we'll never know. I mean, I agreed with some points on both sides. Again, I do not think billionaires necessarily need to exist. I think that there are better ways to use that money. Again, like what David said, like what billionaires are helping people. And it's not that he necessarily hates billionaires. It's just the fact that if you were truly helping people, you wouldn't have $1 billion. That's the point. If you were truly helping people, you would not have that kind of money because you could use it to help people. That's the point. Well, yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. and I hope you subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.